So I basically wanted to address the request issues I've been having lately. And I thought making a video on it would be a bit easier since not everyone looks at people's community tabs or YouTube doesn't really show it to people. So the only way you can see it is if you purposefully go and look at it. So I thought this might be a bit easier just to talk about what's been going on and what I've decided to do with the whole situation. It has been a long ongoing thing and it's been slowly getting worse. It first started off with just spam requests and I didn't really think too much of it. I thought it was just maybe they weren't sure if the requests were going through and not checking my about page to see if I'd put it there. And that's fair, especially lately. My about page was full. I couldn't update it anymore. I couldn't put any more characters in it. It was at the limit. So I guess, it made sense. But it is updated now, so there is no need for that. And then it slowly became more demanding. It was more, hey, I'm asking you to do this now, so you can do it now. And I'm sorry, but that's just really not how it works. It's really not. And now it's gotten to a point where it needs to stop. If you're not familiar with the main issue, was yesterday, I think, I was requested to do a track video for NCT, Magic Carpet Ride, and that's fine. It was an easy request. I had no problem making it. It was whatever. But the audio was blocked it was blocked in over 200 territories, which is a lot, which turned out to be about 44% of my audience. Funny enough, including myself. So I could upload a video that I couldn't even view myself, which was weird, but whatever. I decided instead of deleting it or leaving it to mute the audio. Since it wasn't lyrics, it was screen time, the audio shouldn't matter because it doesn't make a difference. The requester got very angry about that. If you can see one of the requests on my community tab, I normally would have never thought to post that, but I was at the limit. I was over it. It was too much, and it broke me. Okay, that's basically all it was. It broke me. And it didn't stop. Today, still got them. Basically, actually ruder than the one that I posted on my community tab, and I did delete it instantly because again, it broke me. I was over it. It had to stop. So my idea to fix the issue was to just close the form completely. You can no longer request through the forms. I still have the form, so all the requests I have accepted, I can still see, I can still do, but you can no longer request anything new on there. It's just not worth it. It's anonymous, so anyone can do and say whatever they please, and the best I can do is delete the request, but that doesn't stop them. So from now on, if you can still make requests, but on YouTube. It has to be in a public format where you actually potentially have to think about being a reasonable human being and actually being polite, which is very easy for the majority of you, but a few people may have some issues. But the thing is, if they do have issues with it, now I can actually do something about it. I can delete those comments. I can block them if it becomes too much. And it's the only way I can think of fixing it, because I don't want to cancel requests for everyone because so many of you are lovely. So yeah, that being said, my about page is all up to date. There's been a bunch of requests deleted from that person, and there are just some requests I did not want to do. I've decided to be a little more strict with all of that. If I get a request and I instantly just it gives me that feeling, I'm not going to do it. So there are a few there that I have rejected, not because the person was rude, but frankly because I just didn't want to do it. And that's basically that. If there was something on my About page that you didn't request but you were wanting to see and you see it's gone, you can request it. Just, it'll have to be through the YouTube comments from now on. And that's basically that. So thank you to everyone that understands. I'm sure there's a lot of you that do. And to the ones that don't understand or think I'm being wrong or rude or whatever, leave. I don't want you here. I'm over it. I don't need that energy here. This is not the place. Okay? Thanks for listening to my rant, I guess. Bye.